What's up, good people? We're getting ready to start the show in a few minutes. Hope everybody's having a good morning so far. Chris, Kathy, how y'all doing? Good to see y'all. Where is the volume at on here? Yeah. In about a few more minutes, we're going to start, y'all. Like I said, I hope you guys having a good morning. Some good weather we're having, isn't it? All right, good people. How you guys doing? You're listening to South Philadelphia Community Radio, WOOM 92.9, giving you another edition of 623 Radio, Teamsters Local 623 Radio. We're going to get on here. We're going to try to do the show, like I said, every other week. It's impossible for us to do it every week, but I wanted to come today and just give you guys some updates on what's going on around the local. This past union meeting we had, it was very, very good. I'm glad everybody came out. I hope we can continue the trend of having a lot more people come out to the union meetings. These meetings are very, very informative. You get to come out, listen to your BA as he talks about what's going on in the area. It's a lot of stuff that that goes on throughout the course of the month, and that I think everybody in our local needs to try to attend. At least in a year's time, at least try to come out and attend at least two union meetings. What's up, Rob? What's up, Natasha? I think, like I said, they're very, very informative. So come on out. The other night, myself and Clarence Bagby, we were in PHL, and I was on the air belt. Everybody knows the air belt is a very, very hectic belt. Lot of work. Sups tend to work that belt, so that's why we came down there and we wanted to stand right there and make sure that they didn't do our work. So I was there for a long time, and Bagby, he went upstairs. So what happened, the company was on the radio trying to find out where we were. That way they can have the sups do the work. And this is what I need you guys to do. And I know the fear. I know of how you guys felt in the past. We need you guys to file the grievances for supervisors working. We need you guys to file those grievances, because when we are there, the company doesn't do anything. They don't touch the packages. They don't do anything. But we need you guys to file the grievances, because it's impossible for us to be there all the time. But the company needs to understand that even if we're not there, even if the shop steward is not around, even if your BA is not around, they need to know that the member will file the grievance for them stealing from them. Because guess what happens when the members steal from the company? They get rid of them, don't they? Okay, so why do we allow the company to keep stealing from us? Why do we allow that? It makes no sense to me, and I get it. I get the old adage. Well, I don't want to get retaliated against. I don't want to have a bullseye on my back. Guys, listen. You don't have to worry about being retaliated against. We're gonna be there to fight. We have shown that. We've proven that. The company knows that. you're not going to be retaliated against. They can try, but there's going to be a consequence that the company going to have to pay. So get that out your mind. We got to get out of that train of thinking that if I file a grievance, if I stand up for my rights, if I do what I'm supposed to do, I'm going to get reprimanded for it. You got to get out of that train of thought. This is a new time. It's a new day. Also, I heard that you guys say, well, I don't want a bullseye. You know what the bullseye really is? When you let these guys take your work, the bullseye is on your family, because you're allowing the company to take money from your kids. They're taking food off the table. You have to understand what's really going on. Let the bullseye be on our back. Don't worry about the bullseye being on your back, because you have a right to every dollar, every cent in that place. What's up, Joey? They're taking from you. They're stealing from you and your family. That's what they're doing. And so we got to stand up. They know we're going to fight. They know the E-board, we were going to fight them tooth and nail, and they know it. But what they don't know, and what they haven't realized yet, and what I don't think some of our members have realized, is that you guys have to pick up the mantle. You guys have to pick up the grievance. You guys got to pick up the pen. Put your name on that paper. Don't be afraid. I'm telling you today, you do not have to be afraid to fight for what belongs to you. It already belongs to you. So why are you afraid of it? I just don't understand it. You don't have to be afraid anymore. I'm telling you, you don't have to be afraid anymore. It makes no sense to be afraid of something that belongs to you. You're allowing the company to take something that belongs to you. You're allowing them to take something from your family, and we can't allow that. Because I'm gonna break it down to you. When a supervisor works, number one, they take money from you and your family. Number two, it takes jobs away from the local. And number three, guess what happens? When we don't get the jobs, the full-time jobs, we don't get the full-time pension contributions. So the fundamental thing to do is to stop them right at the bottom, so we won't have to worry about losing the money at the top, as far as pension contributions, full-time jobs, and all that. You guys have to start filing the grievances. Now we're going to be out there to make sure that you guys understand how important this is. We're going to be organizing around supervisors working. There's going to be a little an internal organizing that we was talking about yesterday. And I really want you guys to understand the importance of how this is going to work. When the company sees us standing at the gates, handing out flyers for the supervisors working, and we're going to put them around the building, because we want you guys to understand that you cannot allow these guys to continue to take your money. All right? So we're going to be out there to educate our members on the articles to file. If you don't know, the national article is Article 3, Section 7. That's the article for supervisors working. In our supplement, I believe it's 46.2. I believe it is. But you guys have to file the grievances, because when we in the buildings, they on the radio. Hey, Hooker, Bagby, all these guys are here. Don't touch no packages. But what we need the company to understand is, even if we're not there, they are not allowed to touch the packages. That's where our shop stewards and our members are going to have to come in and be strong. Now, we have some training schedule. It's going to be in the beginning of April, around, I believe, the first weekend of April. We're working on that now. I got to talk to my team and let them know. I got confirmation from the people who's going to do it that the first weekend in April is going to be a good time for the shop steward training. So I'll let you guys know more about that, but it's going to be the first weekend in April. I'll knock out the details with my guys, and so we can put it out to you guys properly. Also, once this training and stuff is complete, there will be no excuse. No excuse. There's no excuse now. But we need our stewards to be strong enough and to be able to understand that they cannot allow the company to continue to just keep taking from our members. Because as long as we allow it, they're going to continue. One of the things we kept saying earlier months ago was what we allow is what will continue. We can no longer allow the supervisors to continue to take money from our families. Because like I said, it starts down there, then it goes all the way up to we're not getting the full-time jobs that we should get when they work. The pension contributions we should get for the full-time jobs when they work. But it all starts at stopping the supervisors from working. And we're going to be touching on this for a long, long time. At our next month's meeting, I'm really going to pour my heart out into really telling you guys about the importance of stopping supervisors from working. Because it's very, very important that you guys understand this concept. Listen, I get it and I understand that, you don't want to get retaliated against. I get that. But we have language in the contract that, talks to about being retaliated against. Now there is a penalty payment attached to it. Also, check this out for guys who don't know. If the supervisor has been found to have worked 3 times in a rolling 9-month period, when a grievance has been filed on that same supervisor, you get a triple pay. Triple pay. Triple pay. I'm going to say it again. Triple pay. So let's say, you make $16 an hour right now. You file a grievance for you file a grievance for Supervisor A. You get paid for that grievance. For how many hours that supervisor worked. 2 months goes by. Supervisor A works again. You file another grievance on Supervisor A. You get paid for that grievance. But check this out. Now let's say supervisor works 3 months from now and you catch him. You file another grievance for Supervisor A. Now you're going to get paid $48 per hour for every hour that supervisor worked. Because that supervisor has worked 3 times in a 9-month rolling period. You guys gotta file those grievances. Just imagine you file those grievances and you get up to that triple pay. How long you think UPS is going to pay that type money out? But it all starts with you guys. Now we're gonna be there to enforce it. We're gonna be down there to make sure that that we're doing our part. But we need you guys to do your part as well. All right. Now I'm going to be pushing this issue. I'm really going to be pushing this issue because, like I said, we was in there and it got so bad when I was at the air belt. Another member pointed out to me that another area was supervisors was working. So I went over there to stop that suit from working. Right. They had one member working like 2 sides of the belt. And they had a supervisor over there doing the other side. So I go over there, the soup stopped working, and then they got the members over there. This is the key. You guys have got to look out for your brother. You got to look out for your sister. Listen, I understand you may not like everybody. You may not want to be in, you just may not want to talk to everybody or be involved or whatever the case may be. But I'm telling you, you're costing your loved ones, you're costing jobs, you're costing a lot because we won't put pen to paper. I'm telling you, you have to get out of this mindset of being afraid. You no longer have to be afraid. I'm telling you, you no longer have to be afraid. This e-board will fight tooth and nail, as you guys have already seen. We're going to fight. We're going to fight. Wherever the fight is, we're going to fight it. But we got to get you guys to get on board with the fight. 7 people cannot beat UPS. But 4,500 people can. I'm going to say that again. 7 people cannot beat UPS. But 4,500 people can. In this local, we have about 4,500 members. We can win. We can win. And we will win if you guys pick it up. Because we're going to do our part. We're not going to stop. We're not going to stop. But we need you guys to match our intensity. And we're going to show you how. We're going to show you how. We're going to educate the members on how to do that. Because we don't want to lose this battle because the members were too afraid and they were scared. You no longer have to be afraid or scared of anybody, any manager, division manager, CEO, region. You don't have to be afraid. Come to work every day on time. Do the job. There's nothing UPS can do to you. Nothing. There's nothing they can do. If you come to work every day on time, there's nothing they can do to you. 0 things they can do to you if you come to work every day on time. Nothing. We had a manager that tell us, this was years ago, and he retired. He said if everybody came to work, the company would lose money. That's what he told us. But then what happens is we don't come to work, the supervisors come in, take our work, and this is what we got. The supervisors cannot do our work. It's in the contract for a reason. It's in the contract for a reason. And we have to hold them accountable. Because listen, we got to stop being afraid about UPS retaliating and firing people. They can fire anybody, anytime, whatever. So we got to get that notion out of our head. That's why you pay union dues, to make sure that those things don't happen. That's why we're here, to make sure those things don't happen. We've been bringing back people since we got in office. We've been bringing them back to work. You know, so we've been doing our part. Everybody, not everybody, but a lot of the people that have been fired are now back to work. A lot of them. And so, you know, we gotta get involved. Hey, Alan Young, man, we're not too late, brother. It's never too late, man. It's never too late. It's never too late to fight. Never too late. Never too late. That's why we gotta educate our members, man. We gotta let them know that, you know, we gotta get out of this whole defeated mindset that, you know, if I fight, nothing's gonna happen. I'm gonna make this, just look at our movement, or how we did this thing. If we would have took that same mind frame of it being too late, I wouldn't be here talking to you today, my man. So I gotta disagree with you on that one, my man. You know, it's never too late to fight. It's never too late to push. It's never too late. Everybody has got to move forward, and they gotta fight. Well, that's why we got to change that. We got to change the culture here. We got to change the dynamic. We got to change people's mindsets, brother. That's the only way we're going to win. People got to understand that their livelihood is tied in to their work. If you let people take your work from you, then your livelihood is going to suffer. And so that's why we got to educate our members continuously. This is not just going to be a one-time thing, man. We are going to fight. What we're going to ask our members to do is join the fight. We're going to be out there. We're going to give you the tools that you need to fight properly and correctly, so you won't get jammed up. And that's going to be coming real soon. So I just want you guys to understand that this is very, very important to us, that you file those grievances. Because if you don't file, we can show up every single day, which we have been, in these buildings, and people still, once we leave, people will still let the supervisors work. You can't let them work. You can't. If you let them work, then when you go home to your family, tell them that you allowed thieves to come in and take from them. Because that's what you're doing. And we got to get, like I said, you got to get out of this mindset of, I don't want a bullseye on my back. Because the bullseye is not on your back. It's on your family's back, because you're allowing the company to take from them. Take that bullseye that you feel that you have in your back and put it on us. We'll take it. But you got to stand up. You got to fight, because if you don't, they're going to continue to do it. That's all it takes. Dave, you're right, Dave. That's all it takes. It just takes one. It takes one to start. And then it'll grow. It'll snowball. But people have got to stand up. Like I said, 7 people at 623. The E-board will not win by ourselves. It takes all of us. Doesn't matter if you voted for us or not. I need you. If you hate my guts, I need you. If you don't like me, I need you. If you, whatever the case you probably had with me, I still need you. You know, and that's why I'm hoping that we come together, fight this company. Because, like I said, Monday night, they know that they're not going to get over on the e-board. They know that. They know it, and they hate it. But what they don't know is, what they are banking on, I should say, is that you guys, the rank and file members, the shop stewards, won't get involved enough to get in line with what we're doing. That's what they're banking on. And we got to change that. We got to change it, and we got to change that today. We got to change. Hey, Alan, what building you work in? What building you work in? So you guys got to get involved. You got to stay united. Like I said, I mean, it's not about who you like, who you voted for, whatever the case may be. Filing grievances has nothing to do with politics. It has to do with the contract, protecting what the union has negotiated. It has nothing to do with anything. If we don't start filing grievances, it does not matter who's in office. If the members don't start filing grievances, start standing up for the rights, it will not matter who we vote for. In any election, as far as unions, it will never make a difference. Because it's the members that have the power. And that's what I really want to get y'all to understand. You guys have so much power, man, you really don't understand it. And I think that's why, for the longest time, neither side wanted you guys to know that. The company or the union. They don't want you to know how much power you have, because I think if you realize how much power you have, I don't think no one will be able to stop the membership. Think about that for a minute. Just think about it. On the company side, just think about this. You guys do all the work. We do all the work. We move all the packages. What would happen if we all stood up, filed agreements for every supervisor working, wouldn't take any harassment? You would shut the company down. And they know that. That's why that 97 strike was so important, because the members demonstrated power. And look what happened. When the members demonstrate power, you get results. When the members don't demonstrate power, you get dominated. And the companies know that. They know that the member has the power. And the more and more that the members fail to realize that, it's not going to end well for us. Now let's look at the union side. The union side, they know the members have the power, but we don't educate our members. We don't give them opportunities to participate. We don't create activity. And when we do that, we open up. When we don't do that, we're hurting ourselves, because then they don't vote. They don't come out to membership meetings. They don't want to get involved in any type of legislation that may hurt unions. So we have to do our part to empower our members and let them know that all the power rests and resides on them. Because I'm going to be honest, I wouldn't be here if it weren't for the members. I had nothing to do with this. You guys do. That's why I make it, you know, I make it my business to always say it's the members that put us here, and it's the members who we serve. Because the power is in the members, not in the e-board, not with the company. The company and the union needs the members more than anything. The company needs the workers, and the union needs the members. It's really that simple. So when you guys don't fight for your rights, when you guys don't vote, you're hurting yourself. You're hurting yourself. And so I really want you guys to make sure that you start filing these grievances for supervisors working. Because if you don't, it's going to be a continual problem that the more and more we let happen, we're going to continue to be getting dominated. And listen, we got to fight together. We have to. Like I said, when we have our meeting in March, I'm really going to pour my heart out to getting you guys to understand the importance of filing these grievances for supervisors working. Now, we're going to organize around this situation. We're going to be at the gates. handing out flyers. We're going to have some mock grievances about supervisors working, showing you how to file, how to properly fill it out, because we need you guys to understand that even when we're not in the building, the presence of the union is still there, because you guys are the union. We're just there to represent you. We're there to represent your power. And so if you don't show your power, then when we come in there, they're just going to wait till we leave. You guys have all the power in the world. I'm telling you. Years ago, I want to say around 2013, came out with a shirt. It was around the contract time. And Pat Shields, he wears his shirts today from time to time. The shirt says, the company has the money, but the members have the power. That's what this shirt said. We came up with that shirt years ago. May have to bring that back out. The company may have the money, but it's the members that have the power. And so I think people need to understand that concept. You don't have to be afraid of UPS. You don't have to be afraid of anybody, because you have the power. You come to work every day. What can they do to you? Nothing. So I think that's the idea that I'm going to be. I hate the say the word preaching, because I know y'all going to be picking at me. But we're going to be out there, man, just keep pushing that. Keep pushing that. Keep pushing that idea. Listen, I have the power. I'm a member of 623. I have the power. There's nothing this company can do to me. Nothing. I come to work every day. What can they do to me? If I file a grievance for being violated, what can they do to me? We're going to keep pushing that idea until you guys understand that. Well, Eddie, and I get that, and that's why we try to show force as much as we're showing now, so to let our members know that you don't have to be afraid, you don't have to be scared, you don't have to wonder what's going to happen to my job if I fight. Because like I said, I don't want you to think of us as a target on your back. I want you to think of it as a target being on your family's back. Because that's who's really hurting, is your family, when you let these guys continue to take from you. All right, but listen, on the other side of the break, we're going to come back. We're going to continue to talk about the importance of filing grievances. All right, so this is WOM 92.9 South Philadelphia Community Radio, giving you another edition of 623 Radio. Yeah, guys, we gotta reach out to our members. We can't keep being afraid. We can't. We pay too much money in dues to be afraid. The company makes too much profit for us to be afraid. I mean, they made $6.5 billion, and you know we got to stand up. The union constantly makes money. We got to stand up. I mean, that's the only thing. But we're going to do our part as leaders. We're going to be out there to educate our members, because I want people to understand that this is very, very, very important. That people understand that the only way that all of us can win is if we work together. Like I said before, I don't care if you voted for me. I need you. I don't care if you did vote for me. I need you. We need to beat this company. Point blank, period. And they know that you guys have the power, but you know we won't use it. And so we're going to make sure you guys understand on how to use it and when to use it, because we don't want you guys to get jammed up. We don't want you guys to get in any trouble, because you know we just don't want you to. So we're going to do our part to make sure we do it the right way. But there is a way to do it, and we're going to make sure you guys know that way. In these next couple months, we're really going to be pushing that issue of making sure that our members are getting paid for when these supervisors work. It makes no sense to me, man. Like I said, Monday night was crazy. You know, they on the radio, they see me, they see Clarence, and they trying to monitor our movements so that supervisors can go back to work. But just imagine if we're there and the members are saying, "Hey, Soup, don't touch my work," and then we'll file the grievance. Sooner or later, they're going to get that idea, oh, the membership has changed. They know the leaders have changed. Now we got to get the membership to change the thinking. We got to get that. But it's gonna take time. It's gonna take time. But you know, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. All right, we're back. We're back. You're listening to WOM 92.9 South Philadelphia Community Radio, bringing you another edition of the 623 Radio Show. It's me, Richard Hooker, Jr., Secretary, Treasurer, and Principal Officer of the greatest local in the world with the greatest members in the world, Local 623. Again, we need you guys to really focus on making sure that you get everything that belongs to you. A lot of you guys, I know, wouldn't let somebody off the street come and rob you, or you wouldn't let just any old people just come and take something from you. And I know that. So why do we let the company do that? Why do you let your leaders do that? We don't. We have an obligation to you. The company has an obligation to you. It's up to the member to hold both parties accountable for their obligations. From what I'm hearing is you guys are happy with what we're doing. And so we need you guys to translate that into doing your part as well. We need you guys to file the grievances. That is the utmost importance right now. Because as long as you don't file the grievances, it doesn't matter how many days we come in here, doesn't matter how long we stay in there, there's going to be a point where we're going to have to go home and get some sleep. There's going to be a point where we're going to have to go to the hall and do some paperwork. There's going to be a point where we're going to have to go to panel or go to this conference or go to this training. While we're there, we need the members to do their part to file those grievances. We're going to have the shop stewards to do their part. That's why the training is going to be the first weekend in April. It's going to be very, very intense and intensive. We need everybody to be there because the way we want to move this local is going to take a group effort. And we need you guys to stand tall and to stand firm, because the company is not ever going to change their tactics. They're not, because they don't feel they have to. It's up to us to change ours. Now, we've changed the way things have done from an e-board standpoint, but we also need the members to get on the train that we're driving so we can keep pushing this movement forward. Because one thing that I see is that it doesn't matter who's up on that stage, doesn't matter who's at the leadership of RBT. If the members don't stand up and stand tall, it don't matter. It does not matter. It will never matter until the members realize the power that they have. You guys have all the power. We just have a title to represent your power. So when you don't demonstrate the power, don't matter about my title, because when they see me, they'll stop working. But when I leave, when clients leave, when Jumbo leave, when everybody leaves, when Kamak, Cowley, when everybody leaves, they need to know that the power is still there. They need to understand that. And so it's going to be up to us. We're going to keep pushing this ideal into everybody's hearts and everybody's minds, that the power rests in you. All right? So you guys got to file agreements, because like I said, there's a lot more penalties attached to grievances now than ever before. You know what I mean? If the same supervisor has been working, has grievances been filed against this supervisor for 3 times in a 9-month period, then that member is going to get paid triple his hourly rate. Just imagine if you're making $16 an hour. Just imagine if you filed that grievance, by the time they get there, you know how much you'll be making? You're going to be having $48 per hour that supervisor work. $48 if you filed a grievance, and it gets up to that point of a supervisor working 3 times in a 9-month rolling period. $48 every hour that supervisor works. And just multiply your hourly rate by 3. And you tell me. That's money. that not only you losing, but your family is losing. It's up to you guys. We can keep talking about it. We can keep preaching it to you. We can keep teaching it to you. But until you put Richard, you put your name. I'm going to use my name, Richard Hooker, Supervisors Working, Article 3, Section 7, on that paper, sign off, give it to your steward. They're going to keep doing it. They're not going to stop. So you guys have to make up in your mind, what kind of power do you want to have? Do you just want to have power in name only because of the Teamsters? Or do you want to have demonstrative power? And that's what we have. But you have to use it. You have to use it. If you don't use it, then you're going to lose it. And the company knows that. They know you guys are afraid. They know you guys are scared. They know that. They know it, and they harp on that. So that's why we need to make sure that we come to work every day, do our job, file a grievance for Supervisors Working, and there is absolutely nothing the company can do to you. Nothing at all. 0 things they can do to you when you do your part. Nothing. That's why we have a contract. That's why we have a union. But the power rests in the member. If you, the guys, don't express it, if you guys don't demonstrate it, if you guys don't use it, then we'll just have titles on the e-board. We are here to represent your power. That's what we're here to do. If you don't demonstrate it, then we're just names. It's just Richard Hooker. It's just Clarence Bagby. It's just Jumbo. It's just Ron Kamak. It's just Norm. It's just Joe. But now when you demonstrate that power, now it's okay. Now everybody's working together now. Now you're going to start seeing some really mind-blowing results. That's the one thing UPS does not want. They do not want you guys to realize how much power that you guys have. That company does not operate without you. The union doesn't operate without you. It's just that plain and simple. It's really that plain and simple. And you guys gotta realize that you guys have all the power. All of it. All of it. You guys can shut everything down if you just demonstrated it. Come to a union meeting. Oh yeah, Kissy. We're gonna keep at it, man. We're gonna keep at it. We're not gonna stop. But we just want you guys to realize that this fight, this battle, this war, it starts and it ends with you guys. We're here to represent your power. Your power. Not our power, because we don't have any. We have what you give us. We have what you give us. If you guys file tons and tons of grievances, man, I'm gonna tell you something. When they see us, it's going to be something that you have never seen before in your life. That's why for the next few months, well, I'm probably going to be doing that for forever, because I came from the inside and I see it a lot. And a lot of our members, they're afraid of filing grievances because they are afraid of being retaliated and all this stuff. And I'm telling you guys, you don't have to worry about that any longer. Those days are over. If you don't believe me, try us and see. Try us and see. I can show you better than I can tell you. Try us and see. File a grievance for Supervisors Working. Get retaliated and find out what happens. Just try us and see. That's all I'm going to tell you. Put us to the test. Put us to the test and watch what happens. My challenge is to every member in 623. We know supervisors work. We want you guys to file the grievances. You file grievances, watch what happens. When they see us, they don't work at all. We cannot find a supervisor touching anything when we come in the building. They run. They send all the people, all the hours over to where we at, so they can't listen. But we need that same type of show from the members. We need the members to have that same type of effect on the management. We need that. We need that. And watch what happens when we get that effect. Watch how smooth everything works when that happens. I know it's going to be rough. I know it's going to be hard. I know you guys are saying, well, Hooker, man, you know, I'm afraid, I'm scared. You don't have to be that way. Never again. You don't have to be that. You don't have to do that. You don't. Fear has no place in the union. It has no place. Has no place. When you give fear opportunity, you give the company more chances to take from you. You give them more chances to give you concessions. You give them more chances to dominate you. Fear has no place in the union. No place. So you guys got to get that concept. Stop being afraid of these guys. You pay union dues. Why are you afraid? They can't do nothing to you. Call us. You know we'll come down there. Listen, we already there already. Just call us. I'm telling you, man, if you guys really want to see a big change, get involved. Start participating. Put your name on the grievances. Watch what happens. Watch how UPS starts to less and less dominate, you know, because they're going to be the ones like, I better not do this because I'm going to have to pay all this money. I better not do this because them guys going to keep coming back down there. Do I really want to keep going down this road with them guys? You guys got to start switching this and put it back on the company. You have to. Yes, you work for them. Yes, you have to follow the rules. Yes, you have to follow instructions. But always remember, you have the power. You have the power. You follow their instructions. You come to work on time. There's nothing they can do to you. 0 things they can do to you. Nothing. They start taking your money. The supervisors start working. They start talking to you all crazy. You got protections. Harassment Article 37 in the contract. Supervisors working. Article 3, Section 7 international. If they're trying to make you work unsafe, Article 18 is for safety. All these things that we got protections for, you guys got to start using it. If your check is constantly short, Article 17, pay for time. You guys got to start filing these grievances. Don't give them a week to fix anything. They're not going to give you a week. Why are you giving them a week? You got to pay bills. You got a family to take care of. Get your money. If they slow walk you, there's penalties attached to that. You know? So, again, you know, check out the website. The contracts are on there. www.teamsterslocal623.org. That's www.teamsterslocal623.org. And I know we got about 15 minutes left, and I know you guys are interested, you know, in the new building on 1 Red Lion Road. It's scheduled to be completed on the 22nd, UPS building. Now our roster, you know, we have jurisdiction over that building. I sent out 4 letters yesterday to General President Hoffa, to Dennis Taylor, the Small Package Division Director, and 2 letters to William Hamilton, who is our Joint Council 53 President, and the PA Conference of Teamsters President, you know, about jurisdiction. So as things move forward, I'll let you guys know. I'll be in contact with, you know, city, you know, officials about it, and community meetings, and listen, we're gonna let you guys know everything that's going on, man. Because it affects you, it concerns you, and it is you. And only thing I need from you guys is this. I need you guys to tap into the power that you have. Because you have all of it. I mean, you really do. And if you guys don't use it, then you're wasting it. And you're just going to give the company more and more chances to dominate you and your family. And we can't keep letting this happen. We can't. Because everything rests and resides on the membership. And I want to have a moment of silence for one of our members that passed away yesterday. I know a lot of members, especially one in particular, really was close to her. So we want to have a moment of silence for our sister Cheryl. I don't want to mess up the last name up, but we're going to have a moment of silence for our sister Cheryl. All right. All right, good people. Well, and make sure we hold our sister and her family in our thoughts and our prayers, because, you know, as of late, man, we've had a lot of family losses in our local, and to just make sure that we hold our loved ones tight, love on them, our brothers and sisters that we work with. We may not get along all the time. We may not like each other. We may not love each other. But I'm going to tell you something. We all we got when it comes to this labor movement, man. We all we got. And the fighting, the infighting, the tearing each other down, you know, we gotta move from that. Because the company is the enemy. That's why they do what they do. Because they and even they know that if we work together, there's nothing that we can't do. They know it. They know it. That's why they fear messages like this. They fear messages of people telling the member that you have the power, that you are the most important product of the company and the Teamsters. They know that. And when you guys realize that, there's nothing that we can accomplish. Nothing. So we're going to do our part to make sure you guys know that. Because you guys have the power and everything. Oh, wow, I didn't know her mom works out there. Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, I gotta, wow. Yeah, we gotta pray for her, man. Pray for her mother. Jesus. Wow. So, we gotta come together. Stay together. Stay united. I know sometimes it's hard. We're not going to agree on everything. But the one thing that we have to agree on is that the company is the enemy. All legislation that's against unions, those people are the enemy. So we got to make sure that we fight this company. And really, the member got to understand that you guys have the power. I don't have the power. I don't. I have a title. You guys have the power. I'm here to represent your power. If you don't demonstrate it, I'm just a name with a title. That's all I am. That is it. You guys have the power. And we can demonstrate it together. The more you demonstrate it, the better it will be. So we're going to be out there. We're going to be having mock grievances, flyers. We're going to hand them out, pre-printed, let you guys know this is how you correctly fill the grievance out for supervisors working. We're going to put them in the common areas. We want you guys to know that you have to start filing these grievances. They're not going to work when we're there. They know that. But what we need to know is when we're not there, will you guys file the grievances? That's what we need. That's what we need. We can no longer be afraid and hooker. I'm not you. I'm not this. I'm not that. I'm not Bagby Jumbo, Kamak. I'm not Cowley. I'm not this. I'm not that. We're not asking you to be us. We're asking you to be you, because you the ones have the power. You guys the one that have the power, and I'm telling you that. I'm as the title. My title says principal officer. That don't mean anything. I'm telling you, it means nothing. You have the power. You really do. I'm just here to represent what you already have. We need you guys to demonstrate it. That's my challenge to you guys. Demonstrate the power that you have. Demonstrate it. No one can stop you from demonstrating it. You just got to use it. It's already inside you. The contract book tells you what you can do, what you can't do. Just follow the contract. That's all. That's all we need you to do. Watch what happens when you do that. Watch what happens. Just watch. I'm telling you, it's gonna blow your mind. It's going to shock you. You're going to shock the company. You're going to shock the union. The power is in your hand. It really is. So you guys make sure that, come to work every day. Do what you're supposed to do, and there's nothing that anybody can do to you. If you don't have a contract, we're going to be handing them out real soon. We hand them out here and there to people in the buildings, but we're going to be at the gates handing them out again real soon because the weather is breaking. We're going to be out there handing out, like I said, the grievances, the mock grievances, showing you how to fill out the grievances, and you're going to know how much money you're actually losing when you let the supervisor work. UPS ain't losing no money. $6.5 billion profit, they ain't losing no money. You're losing money. Your family losing money. Make sure you file those grievances, all right? Also, we're going to keep you in contact with about this new building and about things moving forward in the IBT. That's a big year next year. Circle your calendars for March 29th. We'll be talking about that as well. But circle your calendars for March 29th. I need the members. I want you guys to get more involved, and we'll be talking about that in detail. But March 29th, put it on your calendar. Put it on your device. Put it anywhere you can. I've been talking to a lot of people about it. In private conversation, we're gonna have some people coming. I want this local. I want it to be to a point where when you say 623, companies fear and the members get happy. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what we're working on. All right, so we'll be giving you more details of that. So again, you guys have the power. We got to make sure we use it. We're going to show you how to use it. That way you won't get in trouble. All right? We want to make sure that we do it the right way. Because we want you guys to understand, man, that when we're not there in the building, we don't want you guys being dominated. And filing those grievances will go a long way. Training up our stewards will go a long way. We got training coming up in the first weekend in April. I'll let the stewards know more details about that. It'll be on our website, www.teamsterslocal623.org. That's www.teamsterslocal623.org. Make sure you check it out. It's very, very informative. Contracts are on there. Everything is on there. I mean, you name it. If it has something to do with this local, it's on there. How to file a grievance, how to fight a grievance, your do's and don'ts, inside workers' rights, drivers' rights, legal service fund, what they cover. I mean, credit union, everything. We just need you guys to take advantage of these things because they're there for you. All right, so we're going to get ready and get out of here. I just want you guys to know that you have to file the grievances. The power is in your hands. You no longer have to be afraid. You no longer have to worry about having a target on your back. You no longer have to work in fear. That's why we're here. That's why you guys put us there. Now, you got to do your part. We're going to be there. We're going to be there fighting. But we want to make sure that you guys are demonstrating your power. You got to do that. You got to do that. If you don't do it, then it doesn't matter who's on that stage. Doesn't matter who's the principal officer. Doesn't matter any of that. If you guys don't tap into the power that you already have, it will not matter. All right? So we're going to get out of here. I love you guys. Probably we're going to get back on the air in 2 weeks. Can't do it every week because there's a lot of stuff going on. Like right now after this, I got to go to another meeting and check on some more members. And so the battle still goes on. The fight never stops. But keep praying for us, watching out for us. File the grievances. File the grievances. Please file the grievances. All right? Don't be afraid. You don't have to be afraid no more. Article 3, Section 7 talks about filing the grievances. All right? You don't have to be worried ever again. All right? Like I said, fear has no place in the union. Has no place. If you're afraid, lean on your brother. If you're scared, lean on your sister. All right? Let's build each other up. All right, that's what union's supposed to be. It's supposed to be about leaning on each other, fighting for one another, standing tall together. It don't say nothing about being afraid or having fear. All right, so again, we're going to get out of here. I love you guys. Thank you guys. Keep coming out to the meetings. Keep supporting us. Keep going to the website. We're going to be out there handing you out some stuff real soon. We want to keep that part of what God is here. We're going to keep that part. We want to keep letting you guys see us. Keep letting the company see us, and that's more important. Keep letting this company see us, because when they see us, they know we mean business. But when they see you, they need to know that you mean business as well. All right. God bless you guys. We love you. This has been another edition of the 623 radio show on WOOM 92.9. If you guys want to go to the station to donate to the radio station, it's spcr.org. What's up, John? How you doing, man? I'm about to log off, man. Good job out there, man. Appreciate y'all. You inspire me. All right, so again, that's spcr.org. We're going to do this show every other Wednesday. We're going to try to do it every other Wednesday. WOM 92.9 South Philadelphia Community Radio. I love you guys. And don't forget, file those grievances. Supervisors are not going to stop working unless you file those grievances. They see us. When they see us, they stop. But we need them to stop when they see you. All right? God bless. Peace out. I love you guys.